Hey lads, this is day 244 of my series to get to 2konchess.com. We played a few games offline and we're down to 1743. I'm going to actually switch to 15 plus 10 for today. I'm going to try to think through all my moves and really make good, decent moves the entire game. Let's see who we play today in our first game of 15 plus 10 in a long time. A 1748 from India, Hirishi Kisan. And he's playing an Alapin, so I will play my dragon. And the move is usually this one. You want to play here. But now I can't because he takes. So let's just play the pawn up. If the knight comes out, we'll pin it. I want to try to develop my pieces well. Okay. I think I'm okay, like if he moves it, swapping off a bishop. I think that's fine with me. But let's attack this pawn. Okay. I was going to say that we could try to pin this piece. But now he's castled, I want to just start attacking down this side of the board. So maybe we can line my pieces up to attack down that side. Maybe knight here. Seems like a move. I normally put the knight on c6. I just don't think it's that strong on c6. Like, what's it? What? It has no home. But if I put it out here, maybe I can, you know, play through the center. Don't know yet. Let's castle first. Don't see castling as wrong. I can't grab this piece because the knight's still holding it. Maybe I could attack this piece at some point. But let's castle. I'm trying to have a bit more of a think here. And I could pull the bishop back. But I don't see it as a super important piece. Like here, you know, trying to swing it around here. This knight's just guarding these squares. I think I'll just swap it off. And now, my opponent has 16 minutes. That's nuts. Okay, what are we doing with the knight? He's got two defenders here. He's got one defender here. So, maybe this is the weakness we want to go after. Maybe I could put the queen here. If he comes here or here to tempo me, I could just take the piece. And he couldn't bring his piece here. So let's do this. I know bringing the queen out is generally not good, but I think it's okay here. And he can't push this and go after this now because the queen's holding that pawn. I'm playing with 15 minutes plus 10 seconds a move. It's quite a lot of time to think, so maybe I can really seriously calculate here for a bit. Okay. I wanted to attack this pawn, and I kind of was. I was threatening to, you know, do something and grab it, but now I think there's these holes here. So maybe this knight can jump forwards. I think so. I think my knight belongs maybe on this square. There's no weaknesses created here, I don't think. I mean, I can go here and maybe take off a pawn at some point, but let's put the knight here. It looks good. Okay. And now I could play the knight here And he's got 2 defenders, 3 defenders. Maybe he's over defending this pawn. So maybe the knight deserves to be here, like I originally thought. And this bishop's going to get trapped. Like I'm able to take it off with a knight. And I want to take this, but we can't now. Here is a move. It's a move going after this pawn. I have an attacker there already. He's got 2 defenders. I'd have 2 attackers, so I need 1 more. But maybe I could just take off this guy, but then his queen comes into the defense. I don't see this as wrong. Here, if he comes here, am I getting trapped? I don't think so. I can just sit on a light square and I'm fine. I can even come here. I think I'm fine here. Let's try it. Excuse me. So he is attacking me. And I'm wondering, should I go here or here? I mean, I even have this move. I don't think I want to go backwards here. Moving here is interesting. Because take, and then I'm attacking here and this strong bishop. So maybe this is the move. Let's try it. And if he takes me, we just swap off. But then I think my knight's in a good square. I've used about 5 minutes already in this game because we're on move 14, so that's 140 extra seconds. So that's a couple minutes there, plus the 3 minutes I've used. So he doesn't want to swap. Knight here, or yeah, it seems interesting. I can also go queen here now. What about taking here now though? Check. And he takes here with the pawn. I mean, he's doubling his pawns, and it's a pawn in front of his king. It seems very good. If I had a piece here, I would take here immediately, so I could get a royal fork. What about here? Take. It's nothing. So always look for captures, checks, and threats. Here's a check, doesn't do anything. Here's a check, seems like a good one. Capturing here does nothing. Capturing here does nothing. Seems like a bad move. I think I should take here, and then he's going to take with pawn. And then, yes, he's defending this pawn in the middle. But then I could pull the queen back and go after this one. And it just seems weak. Let's do it. Man, I love how much time I have. Now, what about doubling here? I don't think it's great. I think I should come back here and try to go here. But if as soon as I come here, he's going to move his king. I have this move. I don't really have an attack yet. I need to just improve my pieces. Maybe moving the pawn here. He takes, we take, you know, something like that. I could go back to here and then play for play for the center and then defend this square. I do think I need a rook on one of these squares. So maybe just playing here so that his knight doesn't have any moves seems decent. Let's start with this. Okay, and now he's threatening all kinds of things. So this, going after my queen. So let's get out of danger. Looking at this. So he's going to move his king. But we're looking at this, playing for this, and then going after this backwards pawn. This backwards pawn is the base of his whole chain here in the middle. So I think opening up my f pawn would be fantastic. So going here, he might not take me. So going here, I could take him, and then he takes me, and we both have a pawn here. But I could also take here, and he just takes with knight. Take here, he takes with queen. I kind of like playing like this. I know my opponent is not cheating, which is a comforting thing to know. Okay, let's play for this somehow. Play this. And he could do something like this. I just move my queen up. So here, here, here. I could even play for this and do a little cheeky check or something. Maybe I should have come back to here. But I think I can play for this. Let's do this. And I want to go for this pawn. If he brings his bishop out here, I'm fine just swapping off. That's fine. Okay, so he has moved in, and he's attacking my queen. So now we need to go here. So here, he takes here. I take him with my queen. He comes in here. Take, take. I might be losing a pawn here, but I have to move my queen. Again, I allowed myself to be discovered attacked. So here, he takes. We take, he takes with check. Or I'm sorry, defending the check. No, here he can't take because we take here. So he's got to defend his knight. Rook doesn't work because we just take the knight. I feel like this move was fancy and cool, but maybe it doesn't work. Okay, and that seems wrong. I just go here. Right? Here we take with pawn. I think I'm fine. He's got to defend this guy. Maybe he brings the bishop in. We could bring the knight over, you know, and defend here and also attack here. But I'm also looking at checks here. So he did defend with the bishop. So take, take doesn't work. But what about here? He takes with knight. This piece is also attacked by the queen. So knight here. He takes here. throw a check in. Then I recapture here, or even here. And then I'm going after this pawn. I think this is fine. So right now I've used about all the time I have in a regular game, and now we're into the extra time. So I have thought a lot more in this game. Okay. Now I think I just take here. I'm going to keep defending this pawn, and I'm defending it with the bishop as well. So I honestly could take with anything. If I take with rook, though, I'm not attacking this pawn. Maybe I take here and then go here. But if I take here, he has this move, which isn't fun. If I just play something, he can always go back, which I don't like. But wait, here, he can't go back because I have the bishop. What about here? He can't go to any of these squares. But maybe I should just take the knight off. Here, he has this move. And then I take. But let's say I go here, and he takes here. And I have to capture. And then he jumps here. Take, take, take. I'm still fine. Let's say he jumps here. Just take it. I think this is a move. Take here. This doesn't seem great. I could take here, but then I don't like this. Maybe I just take it and go here, hitting this guy and this one. He tries to defend here, 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 and I win this pawn. No, I don't win the pawn because the queen defends it. Here, here, here. He's winning this pawn. I think I go here, lads. Maybe this is a blunder. Let me think through it one more time. I move the pawn up to d5. He comes in with the rook. I take with the bishop. He takes, I take, he takes, I take. So I get all three of his pieces for two of mine. I'm fine. Then here, here. And I lose a pawn. Okay, I think I need to just take the knight. But I also have this move. Maybe I need to tempo his queen. Didn't even see this move. Here he comes here. Tick, 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 tick. What is this game? Here he doesn't have this move because I tick with the bishop. Let's go here. This looks really good. He has this move. We take. He takes. Wait, if he goes here, we just take the knight. And we're still threatening. I think so, yeah. Okay, I'm glad I waited there, because I think I found a very interesting move. That I might not have found before. But I was just considering the pawn push. Maybe the pawn push was better. I need to get better at these longer calculations and finding a way to like figure out which calculation is best. But this is fun. Having more time to think through it. I don't know if you guys enjoy this as much. Just let me know. Okay, what is that move? He's looking at a checkmate here. So now I just take here. He takes, I take. We're fine. So we need to take this off. What about going here? Then he's got this move. So let's take, if we go here. So which do we cap? We have to capture this, I think. We also have this move. Tick, tick, tick. I think I'm just going to take it. Let's go. Need to use my time a wee bit quicker. This bishop is very powerful. So he can't take this because of the bishop. And we still want to go after this pawn. Maybe we go here and try to go after this one. Don't like the square my queen's on. I mean, I would much rather have been able to come here. But can also get my queen over here and he's forced this way. That's very interesting. What is this move? Does he want to bring his bishop back? Let's go here. Try to go for this. Threatening here and a check here. Forcing him into the corner. Also just fine taking here. Here, here, here. Should I go here? Here? I want to get my queen over here to this square. But going here doesn't seem good because we double our pawns. I feel like this move was bad, like coming to here. I should have found a way to get to this square maybe or something else. Here is a move. Because he can't take because of the rook. So what about just coming back to here? He takes, we go here, and then we get the queen here. Let's try it. No, we got to do this. Take. Take. This, take. Take. Take, take. And I have a rook here and a queen. Ready to defend. I'm going to go for this. Don't know if it's right. Okay. Can go here. Now when we capture here, we can take on the pawn, maybe, because we can just go back. No, it's not that simple. And then we go here and we hit both of these. I think his target is this pawn, which I can always defend with the rook on f7. I used a lot of time this game, which I'm glad. I think I'm using a lot of my time. I'm really thinking. I'm trying to find different stuff here. So if he doesn't take, maybe we pull back. Looking at this one. Could even take here. Queen comes here. Queen comes in. I think the position's pretty equal right now. Do I take with queen or do I take with rook? Queen makes a lot of sense because I go for this. So queen here. Then let's say he goes here. Rook here. He takes. Queen takes. Game just looks dead drawn. But I also have his pieces are doubled. Okay, so he's gone here. What is this? Take, take. I can't take here, can I? Because he takes, I take. Let's just get out of the pin. Let's go here. If he takes here, we take, he takes with check. Here, if he takes, we take here, he takes. We just take this maybe. Could also pull back here, but then he just takes this. I think I need a take. So if he takes with queen, then his rook's on this. Maybe I can go here. Okay, I can't now. Here. I have to go here. Not a fan of. So here, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. Looks dead even, doesn't it? Here, he takes, I take, or I take. I need to take the pawn. Maybe just go here. But then he goes here. I can't take it because he wins my queen. So let's take with queen. He takes. Let's take with queen. I think the position looks dead drawn. Uh-oh. We're in the endgame. And he has nearly 11 minutes. Let's take with the rook, because if we don't, he just pushes. Or maybe I could have pushed the pawn. I don't know. Now we got to get the king into the center. Let's go up one. If we go up two, he has this move. So let's just go up one. So I want his king to move back so I can take opposition. And then here, and then the king runs this way, maybe. I think he wants to push, but then don't I push? Because he can't come in. So if he pushes and I push, okay, that seems wrong. Here, 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 and my king is winning. And I have a 2v1 here on this side, so this can keep his king distracted. Here, he takes. I can't go forwards because he pushes here. Maybe I can. Here, he has to take. Here, he takes. I go here, threatening this. He can't push, but I can't come back. Here, here, here. Here, here, here. This seems okay. Not completely sure on what I'm doing here. He's just going to come here. And I go here. And he comes forwards. I don't know. So here, here, here. I think it's dead drawn. So you can come here. I'll just go here. Here. Here, here. Here, he could push it. I go here. He comes here. I take. Here, he pushes. I take. I go here. He comes here. I take. He goes here. I go here. He goes here, I go here. He goes here, I go here. He goes here, and I go here. I'm gonna offer him a draw. Just go here. Hey, I'm gonna take, and I'll promote this one if I can, but is he gonna run for this one? I think I'm quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go for it, bro. You guys are probably screaming with the analysis board, telling me that I had a huge win a few pawn moves ago or something. But this is fun. I never really thoroughly calculate endgame, so I think this is making me a better chess player. Hope you're enjoying this one. It is interesting. It is a totally different game playing with this much time. Like, I'm not pressured by time at the moment. I mean, I can make 3 quick king moves and I got 30 extra seconds, you know? It's wonderful. But I'm always worried that my opponent might be cheating. So, I really probably should be thinking right now, but I'm not. So what's he going to do? Here, here. If he goes here, I just take here, and then the king comes over, he comes over, I come over, he comes over. I come over, he goes here. I go here, he goes here. I go here. I don't think he can get in. Why am I being forced back? Oh, he actually could get in there. So I just have to play for the opposition. So if he goes here, I take, you know, here I win it. So here, here. You gotta go back, bro. I mean, he's gotta go back this way. I mean, if he goes this way, then I come here, and he has to go here, and I win his pawn. If he goes here, yeah, it's just a draw. GG, bro. Good game. That was a fun one. I actually really enjoyed that. Let's see how we played. Okay. So I actually had a slightly higher accuracy, 87.5. But it looks like I had a couple blunders. Did I? No, I didn't. So what was this? He could have gone here, 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 and he wins my pawn. Oh, that's terrible. I mucked it up, lads. I went here. So for one move, I really mucked it up. And then also back here, he could have taken here. And then wherever I go, I'm done. But here, he comes here, here. And he's just got all the space advantage. So a couple times I mucked it up, but I was winning back here. So we spent a while thinking in this whole position. So he took, I took, the bishop came here. And I moved my knight back to attack this one. But if I had gone here, why is this so good? I mean, I see I have this square. I don't see maybe pushing here and going after this pawn. Maybe that's the idea. Oh, that looks really good. So it says his best move is h1, but if he doesn't find that, he's got g5 with the queen, which he might not find either. fd1 seems like a very logical move. Then I have bishop e5 with the check. Check him wherever he goes. Let's say he goes here. Then I have f4 check, and if he goes here, I have e7 coming over this way, and all my pieces are starting to look over that side of the board. And let's say he goes G1, which is supposedly the best. Then we have F4, skewering both of these. He has C3, and we could just take C1. So we actually had a very dominating position there, but we didn't find it. I'm happy with the draw against the 1748. I mean, I'm right around a 1750, aren't I? I've been around here for a few weeks, it feels like. But I hope you lads enjoyed that game. That was a really fun one for me. And I will continue trying some 15 plus 10 because it allows me to calculate quite a bit. I think I can't do 2 games a day if I do that. But I've been doing a lot of 2 games. But I think one 15 plus 10 game is a lot of chess. And that was really enjoyable, because it wasn't a cheater that I was playing. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week.